Nestlé provides you with tastier and healthier everyday choices to enhance your quality of life. Nestlé, good food, good life.
Every year, dictionaries are updated to include new words that have become part of the everyday lexicon. For example, tweeting and LOL are words that we use in conversation, which can be found in the latest dictionary. But the same thing happens in the world of nutrition, and we as the consumer, unfortunately, don't have a dictionary to help us understand nutritional jargon. So Nestlé brings you nutritional information to help you understand the terminology describing your food. Joining me in studio today is Dr. Darren Green, who writes regularly for health columns of some of the country's most popular newspapers, and he knows a thing or two about words. Right, Darren?
Let's hope so.
Okay, I actually wanted to see how familiar the public is with some common nutritional jargon, so we asked a few people for their definitions.
Phyto what? How do you spell that?
Phyto?
No, I don't know what phytonutrients are.
Essential fatty acids.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Essential fatty acids, yeah.
I've heard of essential fatty acids, but I'm not sure what they do.
I don't know what this probiotic is.
Probiotics.
Sound like the opposite of antibiotics.
Sure, Darren, people seem to be quite confused out there. I think we should start off with essential fatty acids. Could you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, sure. Essential fatty acids are the building blocks that make up the complex structure of a lipid or a fat. And when we break up that molecule into its component parts, we're left with what we often hear and term monosaturated or polysaturated fatty acids.
In reality, it's much more complicated than this.
A lot more. So our building blocks here that form the lipid can be broken up into those essential fatty acids. And they are essential because we find them being used in the brain as well as the neurons and even the eye tissue. And that's why it's important to know that your body cannot manufacture these. They need to be ingested through your diet. The most important essential fatty acids are omega-3 and 6. And
omega fatty acids can be found in fish and fish oils, very commonly. Like we have the lovely sardines over here. And if you're not a fan of fish, you can also find it in flaxseed and walnuts as well. Okay, Darren, I also know a thing or two about these things like probiotics. A probiotic is a type of good bacteria that lives in your GIT or gastrointestinal tract. They're healthy flora which protect the body against disease and actually provide health benefits and some immunity to you, its host. We get probiotics from foods like yogurt, which have active cultures in there.
100%. And they're also quite instrumental in assisting with absorption of different foodstuffs. So by controlling the environment of the probiotics, we can regulate the pH or acidity levels of the gut, and that facilitates good absorption of food. But have you heard of prebiotics?
Prebiotics? No, I haven't. Explain that. I've actually never heard of that. What is that?
Preschool for probiotics.
Okay, leave the jokes to me.
All right. The actual function of prebiotics is to serve as a source of food for the probiotic. Okay. So if the probiotic is a living organism, it needs to feed on something, and that's exactly what prebiotics are. And we can readily find them in things like garlic and leeks and things like that. And the easiest source would be a banana.
I love bananas. I absolutely love it. Have some honey in my muesli. It's absolutely amazing.
Good. I think the honey is also very instrumental as a source of prebiotic.
Very, very important. And phytonutrients, do you know anything about that?
Indeed, phytonutrients are the chemical substances that give color to your fruit and vegetables. The orange color that we find in carrots and butternut, that is often referred to as beta-carotene. And that helps with eyesight. A lot of people know that suffer with night blindness, that's quite essential to help with that. Then we've got another group of fruit and vegetables which are red in color, like chilies and tomatoes. And those are all due to the effect of lycopene. And then the last group, my favorite group, are the green group of vegetables, which are spinach and avocado, and they contain things like lutein. And lutein is also one of the essential phytonutrients.
Avo is definitely a superfood. Thank you, Dr. Darren Green, for helping us on doctor's orders and understanding all this nutritional jargon.
Pleasure.
Now, when we read one of your newspaper columns, we'll definitely know where it comes from.
Nestlé provides you with tastier and healthier everyday choices to enhance your quality of life. Nestle, good food, good life.